Hello friends, and welcome to Dirt Road Relics. I'm Julie, the owner and creator here. I am going to be doing a series per se on building Dirt Road Relics. I have entered a season of my life that I really want to build this business up. I've kind of used it as a hobby, just a creative outlet. I thoroughly enjoy thrifting, upcycling, and I've realized that I really enjoy helping all of you get some inspiration. So I'd like to take this YouTube channel and my Dirt Road Relics business to the next level. I do understand that I'm going to need some consistency, some systems, a lot of things that I haven't been implementing up to date. So I've definitely entered a season of my life where I'm going to be watching my grands 3 to 4 days a week. So I know I'm going to have to be intentional with my time that I spend in the studio. And to be honest, my studio is a hot mess, and I need to figure out how to utilize the space that I was blessed to be given. I want to incorporate systems. I want to start doing whatnot shows in the month of August. That's my goal. I'm putting it out there into the universe. I want to set myself up for success with that. I need a shipping station. I need an area that I can film that's not cluttered and filled with all my treasures. I need supplies that when I come into my studio, I have all my stuff available, that I know exactly where it's at. It's all nice and organized, and I would like to start for my booth. If you don't know, I have a small, it's like a 3x4 booth at Calico and Company in Waterloo, Iowa, and I want to utilize it to the best of its ability. I know that I can do that. I know I can do that. I would like to do collections. I would like to, my upcycled items that I work on, I want them to be themed per month. I want to, when I'm out thrifting, to be intentional, to go and look for items that I know would fill in that theme. I know that right now, with everything that I have in place, it's not going to work. So now I just bring home stuff. It sits in my car, it goes in my garage, it is in a little area at my studio that I've kind of encroached and taken over from my husband. I want all of it to be in place so that when I have the time to go in, I'm intentional, I'm organized. I am finding so much creativity and joy of being there that's what makes it all worthwhile. So this series, it'll be a 5-week series, not including today. I want to take you along for the studio organization, the social media content creation, all of the marketing, the thrifting and sourcing and filling in my booth so that it's curated, it's collected, it looks beautiful, it's profitable. It's not just a holding spot for all my pretties to go. I feel like it's something that I hope would bring some inspiration to any vintage booth owners out there or creatives who are starting a small business. I know that it'll be a lot of work, and I want to bring you along for the journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of the in-between. I hope by showing you my studio in the condition that it's in will help you relate that I do not have all my shit together, but I want to get there because I have a passion, I have a desire. I want to make this little business work. So I am going to take you on a tour of my studio space and show you everything, and then starting next week I'm going to start filming. So this week so that I can show you how I've progressed through the week. So next Monday's video will be my first week of intentionally working, intentionally organizing, getting all of the systems for my studio in place, because I kind of feel like that's where I have to start. So please don't judge too much. And if you can relate, put it in the comments. I hope you enjoy this journey, friends. Here we go. I've spent years collecting ideas, supplies, projects, and dreams, but I've never really stopped to see what could happen if I truly committed to building this business. I love creating, I love thrifting, I love finding beauty in old things and giving them new life. But if I'm being honest, I've always treated Dirt Road Relics as something I do when I have time instead of something I could actually grow. I don't know exactly where this journey is going to lead, but I do know that I'm ready to stop saying someday. I'm ready to get organized, create systems that work, show up consistently, and finally give myself the opportunity to see if I can turn something I genuinely love into a real business. This series isn't just about organizing a studio. It's about building a business, building confidence, and giving myself the chance to see what happens when I truly commit. There will probably be some chaos, some mistakes, and a lot of learning along the way. But honestly, that's part of the journey. And if you've ever had a dream that you've wanted to take seriously, but weren't quite sure where to start, I hope you'll come along with me. So that's where we're starting, not with a perfectly organized studio or a perfect business plan, but with a decision to stop waiting for someday and start building the business and creative life that I've been dreaming about. July is about building the foundation, and I'm excited to see where it takes us. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope you enjoy your day and find joy in the journey.